Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. I only want to focus on the shorter time frame. Not much happened. Price continues to be in this range. I think what I highlighted earlier today sort of worked out so far. We had this move up. I think earlier today we were somewhere here. Where was 1 second? No, here. I woke up too late today. So somewhere here, and we said, okay, it is likely to push a little bit higher, probably above the A wave high. That so far happened. Because it looked a bit like, okay, the move down could have been a B wave of this wave 4. And so far we are respecting the Fibonacci levels, we are respecting resistance, and we are respecting a 3-wave move structure. So yeah, the idea was that we are ideally staying here below 30,650 because that's the 50% retracement. You don't really want the wave 4 to get above that level. And as long as we stay below this pivot point, one more low is anticipated to go down lower. Bear in mind, we are still not really, we still have not really broken to the downside of this wedge, of this range. Yeah, we have, you could say, support, bit of a neckline maybe, well, very awkward head and shoulders. Okay, it's not really head and shoulders, but still it's a range, and we have a horizontal support. I would say here 29,740, but you have a lot of volatility down here. So it's not really one price point we can pin that down to. But you can see we have not broken below that level really. So while I assume we are now on this way down, it is of course possible still to find support and do an unexpected move to the upside, as it has done it a few times before. I mean, you know that Bitcoin is in a very important decision moment here, just below resistance of 31.5K. So this is absolutely important resistance, and a break above that is really a bullish signal. Now that hasn't happened yet because there is a lot of resistance up there, a lot of sell orders going in, and so on. So it's an important resistance point. That is why there is so much sideways action and so boring in the market at the moment, even though this week was quite interesting. Let's see how next week is going to be. So what we now need to see is really a sustained breakdown that we finally wrap up this wave 2 correction in which we are. In the lower time frame, we are in this obviously in this 5-wave move down at the moment, so it is expected to go down lower at the moment. I will have to change my view above 30,650 very clearly. Elliott Wave always gives us the levels above which we have, or above or below which we have to change our perspective. That would be 30,650. Smaller resistance or micro resistance is also at 30,480. Haven't really touched that, but price is clearly struggling to push a little higher today. It can still do that, and as long as we don't break finally below the B wave low, I think there is a good chance for price to push still higher. But at some point between now and, well, before it reaches that 50% fib level, it should show a reaction to the downside, and we should then move down in a wave 5. And then we will see, okay, do we get one more low or two more lows? But in an ideal world, I would like to see wave 5 reach the 29,150 level here. Yeah, at least. Again, ideally, eventually lower, but yeah. I mean, the focus is down short term. You need to be aware of the different time frames, right? I mean, very short term, the trend is clearly down. Zooming out a bit, not really. Yeah, we're still moving in the range, really. Yeah, and looking at the bigger picture, because again, someone said in the previous comments of the previous video, "Oh, I'm always bearish." Well, that's clearly rubbish because we are very bullish on this channel. So, bigger time frame, the trend is clearly up, and we're quite bullish. So be aware of the different time frames when trading and when looking at the analysis. But yeah, looking at the bigger picture, this is still a range, but there is a potential here for a bear flag that could break out to the downside. Let's see what the weekly candle close brings. That's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.